My name is Norman Snow, head of the Carriage and Wagon team. On the Tuesdays and Thursdays is when we're down here doing the work. I saw an advertisement in a local paper, the Yellow Advertiser, saying there was going to be an open day. And that was about 4 years ago. I came down and it went from there. There's about 5 carriages that have been refurbished, and there's still must be another dozen carriages that we have that do need refurbishment, but that's a long-term project. The carriage we are currently working on is a Mark II carriage, and it dates from around the 1960s. It came, we already had done some work on it to get it running for when the railway opened in May of last year, but it was taken out of service with a view to replacing the floor covering. But when we took the floor up, it led to other things that we found that the floor was rotten in places, and also to repair the double glazed windows, which the sills have gone. Some of the windows are single glazed, and we're going to replace those with the original double glazed windows. The carriage we're most proud of here is a BSO, which came to us in a very bad condition. The flooring was all rotten and we had to replace that. The panelling had also been affected by leaks through the windows, and we had to replace some of that. The carriage was refurbished by us replacing the floor covering. The panelling was replaced and then varnished, and the seats then reassembled into what it is today. We are currently looking for people that have got practical skills, more like do-it-yourself, because there's nothing in the coaches that we are tackling that normally needs any sort of real engineering background, although if you've got engineering background that obviously helps. We also have people that have got no experience at all, and they pick that sort of thing up as they go along. So, you know, anybody that can help us will be pleased to see them.
I'm Chris Travers. I drive trains here, instruct, and also assess staff. The train behind me is a former diesel electric multiple unit. A bit of a mouthful, but it's got a diesel engine driving a generator which drives traction motors. Basically a Southern Regional electric train with a diesel engine in it. The guys behind me are renovating the engine, and they've been working on this for a long time now because it's quite an old train, 1957, very complex, and there's some highly skilled engineers working on it at the moment. They're tracing electrical faults. They're rewiring the electrical system at the moment, putting modern cabling in. It's a huge job.
Well, basically what I'm doing is getting this door for the seat to actually lock. The design of it is that when the train is in motion, if this seat is used, a bolt will come across and lock into the locking bar, which keeps the door in position. So the whole idea is a safety feature. But the bar is not lining up because this was a brand new door that was put on. So obviously it's been modified and changed, and it doesn't line up. So it's a case of moving it around until it does and then securing it.
What I really enjoy is mixing with all the people here. It really is good to come out and meet old friends. Some of the people that are here I've worked with 40 years ago. As you probably see around, there's lots of young people here, and that's really, really good. As people pass the skills to me, I'm getting the opportunity to carry on, now I'm retired, passing on railway skills to non-railway people, and that's really, really good. And all of a sudden they become railway people as well. As a railway, we'd like to encourage women volunteers here, not to go and sit behind the buffet or serve the tea, but join the rest of us as operators, as signal persons, as engineers. Even if you haven't got an engineer or a signalling or a railway background, in the same way we train men, we'd love to train women as well. Do you know, there's lots of volunteering opportunities here. You haven't got any particular skills. We've got so many skilled people here that are willing to pass on their skills and will enjoy passing on their skills to new people. So even if you haven't got a particular skill that you would think, I'm sure you have got something to bring to the party.